case people are wondering what I'm up to today, jugs of water, roof rake, already did that, hot water. I melt this thing, and then there's my bucket of sand that I picked up. Has got salt in it, okay? Because get ready, because that's what's coming at us this next couple of weeks. We get the ice, the defrosting, the freezing, the ice, the defrosting. Well, like a dummy, I stuck my buckets of sand. Oh, can you believe I did this? I believe it. I stuck them there thinking, oh, I'll just get them. But the snow, that snow mounded. Oh, I shoveled all that snow away. Okay, see what I did? Now it's sanded, but that's under that 16 inches of snow is ice. So I hot watered a bucket, got it out of the hole. See, there's the real original ground, and I'll show you how deep it is. This bucket is frozen right in. You can't move that thing. It is that deep. Okay? So I melted the ice. I got the bucket out. But what a job. That one, forget it. That one is froze right in. These are froze. So, good luck trying to use that sand. My poor rhododendrons, look at them. But guess what? They will bloom like no tomorrow. And everything's kind of dripping today. It's really nice out. So I'm out here going, what can I do outdoors? I want to go trudge through that snow right there. And I got kindling that all these trees, when they blow, knock all those trees down. Branches. You wait and see my lawn in the spring, covered with trees. I'm going to be out here with that golf cart pulling leaves again. No wonder the guy in Michigan said, I'll be glad to never pick another tree limb up again. All I did was pick up blown down tree branches, shovel snow. Oh, yeah. Now I know why it's so beautiful when you think of Florida. And I know everybody says, don't come to our state. We're already overpacked. I know. I lived there all when I was growing up. And I know, y'all, it is bad down there. It is to the point where there's Tommy on his little tractor. He helps out. He opens the front entrance of the road, and he's such a blessing to me, really. Anyway, so what happened was, and then we got that trailer cleaned off. That is now cleaned off. I'm going to go into my garage and try to find my rooster. I realized something the other day. I was out in my kitchen. I go, wait a minute. Where's my rooster? I have a rooster that I don't want to see myself because I really do look horrible. Oh, no, I don't know if you guys want to see me like this because... Hi, Richard. Oh, yeah, Viney's at it again. I can't stop. I look like hell. Let me see what I look like. Oh, yeah, I look like I have no makeup on. I'm just me. But listen, I'm in here trying to figure this out. I'm like, okay, I'll get this done. But I want to walk over here. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Okay, so here's, I got Hugo's big army that you put your feet right in them. Oh, I love these things. And so here's a snowbank. It's pretty high up. So I'm going to try to walk through it without falling. Okay, but look at the bunny rabbits and the coyotes and the wolves. Last year I was sitting on the golf cart over here by the apple trees. A great big gigantic wolf come walking at me. I went, holy shit, I hope he don't see me. I literally got scared, yeah. It was prancing right through here. I was sitting right there. He went boop, 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 right up through here. He didn't even look at me, but that thing was the size of a German Shepherd. What if he was rabid? I think that he just was coming through. And anyway, look under here. All my lawn furniture's ready. Can't see it. Oh, I got to walk through this huge bank. Oh boy, am I in for it. Okay, there's one foot in front of the other, they say. One foot in front of the other. Ooh. You don't want to step on something and then go sink down up to your kneecaps and then be stuck there going, help. Look at this. Oh. Every time but I don't want to get my hands cold, so. But yeah, we've got a defrosting thing going on right now, and I like it. I like it. All right, I got under here. Repeat, I made it. I'm a civil. I think I made it. Okay. See? Got my lawn furniture ready. I covered it with that green because, see, this leaks. But all those trees that I knocked down, look at them all. Yeah. Covered it with this. Took off an old thing from the Sun's Italy, a tabletop. Yes. Look at how much I got to get burned up. I want to burn this up because I'll have all kinds more once spring's here. So I really, really want to get this. This is all kindling. Oh, Lord. Get myself, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this with one hand, but all my lawn furniture is ready. Come up, Richard. Spend a couple days, you and your wife and kids, and have a cookout with Cousin Vina. This is what I see from under my porch. I would love to close this in. Yeah, my neighbors. My neighbor is a dentist up in Lancaster, the old Perot building, right near the old Sullivan's. Parker's card store. And then he's a doc, and she's a doctor. Believes in self-healing. I love it. That's my kind of doctor. All right, so I'm going to grab 2 buckets. At least I'll have a couple. And I'll be all right. Oh, it says share broadcast. But I know it's still recording because it did to me the other night. Share your broadcast, and it puts this big blank screen up. Wish I could screenshot it and show people. But I'm going to get this 1 bucket of good kindling because I want to burn it up. And I don't like to have to waste my time with fire permits because then it goes through a bunch of hassle. And you got to go to Congress to get the fire permit. And it just turns into a... Bradley, get over here and help me. That's my neighbor. Driving by. If he sees I'm working, he runs the other direction. Because he doesn't like to work. He's a kind of a guy who's always got a backache or a neck ache. I have all that, but I don't complain. I just keep going. And eventually my body will figure it out. Either it's going to figure it out or it's going to collapse. All right, so far, 2. Won't take me long to burn these up. Well, actually, it does. Yeah, it's a start. That was my winter supply. I got to use it now. Because before you know it, it's spring. And you're going to say, well, I wished I would have burned it. Now I got all this extra. Look at, oh my God. Holy moly. I'm in trouble. I got way too much. Fine, I'll share my broadcast, but I don't think anybody's on right now. Okay. Oh, Anthony would be. Maybe Karen. I know those people are busy. Oh, Anthony, you got 2? Well, that's okay. Everybody else in here's working. Jennifer's working, and well, maybe Thaddeus. Hi, Thaddeus, if you hear this. Maybe Heidi's not working. I know Jennifer is, and I know Lorraine is. Maybe not. Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to hit them all. There. Everybody's busy doing some kind of a project. Do you agree? Look at my project. And I put a pallet so nothing can get wet. See how smart I am? I am ahead of this North Country game. I'm a mountain woman. All right, got 1 more bucket. And I got 3 more buckets. But that's okay. I got 2 out there. Look at them. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn, disco inferno. I'm going to have a nice, easy way to heat the house. You put the wood in. You use the kindling up. Okay, I'm getting there. All right, now I'm going to put, I don't really need 4. I'll cover this back up. Now, I use this old, when we had, my husband was a member of the Sons Italy Club in Boston, in Watertown. So he used to win a lot of trophies. That's why you'll see a lot of trophies in the background. He was very, very talented. And so the tables came up here for cookhouse, and then they left them here. Well, the tops got wet, and all that was left was the Formica. What a nice idea. So I can make, with 2 sawhorses, I can make another table real quick and disassemble it within seconds. And then I use this roofing, which I thought was really cool. See? My lounge chairs are ready. Got a couple, 3 lounge chairs. Well, anyway, that's what I got planned. This summer, I'm getting a pool. And I'm going to sit by my pool, and I'm saving all my coffee grinds, because they said put your old coffee grinds around the perimeter of your property and the mosquitoes will not come near you. So you know what? I'm going to take it by grain of salt, and I'm going to try it. So I've got Charles, my friend Charles, I got my family, got everybody saving their coffee grinds, and I'm going to dump and sprinkle it and see if that works. There's Tommy. Look at him. He's out there already trying with his little backhoe. Look at him. He's such a good man. All right, I get to sit on my recliner. Oh, this is comfortable, actually. And I can film him. See what he's trying to do? He's trying to open up the driveway. Because the snowplow guy goes by and he shoves the banking. Look at it. So you can't even get in. Everybody gets stuck. Hi, Frank. I know. I keep telling everybody up here about the farm, how wonderful it is down there, and just the music and everything. And I'm praying that. Oh, actually, I'm bringing James on stage this weekend up here in my little Ponderosa up in the woods. And so it's coming up to be St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to have him do his fiddle, put his skirt on. This guy is originally used to live down in Fort Myers and then moved up to Boston. His mother was a pianist teacher, and her father was a sports soccer teacher in Boston. And he was the Space Needle out in Seattle, James Marshall. He was an engineer. But boy, can he play violin. So I've got planned this weekend, I'm having James over to play his fiddle, his violin. And I'm going to ask him to bring all his skirts and silts and all that stuff and just let it go and do a little show for us. And I think that would be a lot of fun. And we're all just kind of hanging out waiting for this weather to quit. One day it's freezing hard cold. Next day it's cold. Your hands getting numb easy quick. Another day it's, hey, Tommy. He can't see me. It's such a little tractor. He's a blessing to our neighborhood, though. Bye, Tommy. My other entrance is all wide open. Well, or I guess he's given up because it's not really much. You know what? Give it another month. It might all melt. But no, March is our worst month. This is now, everybody, I'm trying to tell people to be ready. This is when we get the blast of the ice, sleet, freezing accidents everywhere. Please stay safe during the next 3 weeks because this is it. The ice blast. It looks beautiful, nice, right? Tonight, drop right down below zero, and everything's a sheet of ice. People go flying by you, which they do that. So, hillbillies don't drive on meth. Well, Google that song, and it's true. Their beady little eyes, they come up. Last night, it happened to me. A guy was flying with 90 miles an hour. I was already doing 55. Right up on the back of me. I mean, he roared his engine, and he flew right by me, and I thought, that song, I'm going to dedicate it to him. Hillbillies don't drive on meth. And it's true if you listen to that song. Okay, so, well, anyway, I'll get going. I got to haul this. I got to take these buckets, 3 of them, kindling, see? That I spent, remember I clipped? I'm ready. I want to bring them all in and burn them all, get rid of all of it. Because I know, look at the trees. Ugh. And I've got some that tipped over from the wind. You can see them on the ground. I'm going to get those all chopped up, hopefully soon. So here I sit under my little porch with my, dreaming of my get-together cookouts this summer and relaxing. So if anybody knows me and oh, hey, tell Sue, the blonde, Frank. She's the little blonde that I met. She lives on Williams Drive over in Inverness. Oh, God, little Sue. And her friend was, oh, goodness gracious. She lived there she stayed with you guys for a while. What was her name? Luann's friend Sue, that I lost her phone number because my phone crashed, and I have lost a lot. I'm really heartbroken because a lot of people's numbers I had in my phone, I don't have them now. She's not on Facebook. Oh, I don't know her last name. Sue. I always take first names. I never do last names. So if you can tell Sue, get a message to her, blonde, little tiny thing, shits and buggle, full of energy. Tell her to give Levine a call. She had a place up in New York and sold it, Adirondacks, and she lives down in Inverness now. Anyway, Sue, my friend Sue. And there was a bunch that I had numbers but lost all their numbers. That's too bad. And my phone's so broken. And everybody I took it to, I drove to the place, all the way to the place that fixes them, closed down. I said, what? Now that's closed? Everywhere you go around here, it's closed. Closed. Out of business. Closed. But we do have one store in here in this town. Thank you. No, we got 2, actually. We got a new one. It's Irving's gas station. I love it. Well, it's not. It's Valrico or something like that. The India people bought it and remodeled it and made. I did some videos of it all the way through. It used to be called Foster's Crossroads. All right. Okay, guys. I don't know what else to say. Just that. That's what I'm up to today. I've been just. I look like. I don't want anybody seeing me. I am like really looking old. This weather will do it to you. Believe me. But anyway, hey, it's a number. That's all it is. And music will make you live to be. I always had this stress about putting music in the nursing homes because it would be perfect. It makes them want to live longer. Well, the new generation that's coming into the nursing home, I used to work like helping with nursing aid years and years ago. Well, 25, 35, 40 years later. That was my first thing I did when I was 18. Took a course in Franconia. Well, anyway, so what happened was now the new generation of people that are coming in are loaded with tattoos. Their skin's all shrinkled, and they're all coming in with their tattoos. So you know those people like music. So that's why we need to keep them spiritually alive and put music in all these homes and stuff. And when I get into one, I pray to God. I pray. Well, you better have 5 to 10 grand a month if you want to be treated with royalty to cover yourself for your retirement. Because I just learned at my age, like if you don't have that fund, you end up in a place with like that, as we would call, hey, let's go to the back alley, okay? That's where we're going. But hopefully I'll be one level and I'll go quick. I don't want to go and sit in a building all put me down. But yeah, no, I don't plan on that. So, but you never know. You don't know what's going to happen to you. And so my thought was, plan ahead. I do know. Don't let them put you on Medicaid if you're elderly and you're on Medicare and you own property. If you own it 5 years, get it out of your name, because after that 5 years, they can't go back and take it. But they can actually lien on your property for you sleeping in that little room there, getting taken care of with 3 meals a day and them caring to it for you. they'll lien your property to 3 of my relatives. Oh, yeah. Big whopping bill later. Well, I don't want to own nothing. I'm going to be a nothing. I came into the world with nothing. I'm going to leave this world with nothing. I'll leave it to my daughter. Got to quickly. She's coming in June, so I'm hoping they turn it over to her name in June. I got to wait and see what she's got to say because, she's at 12 years. She's going for 25 years. She already bought a house in South Carolina, Summersville. Well, you know what? She's a bright young lady. Very business, okay? Proud of that girl. And so just told you my whole life, okay? But I am coming down to Florida eventually, and I do want to do something down there. I don't know what. Get another piece of property. I wouldn't have sold mine like a dummy because I was depressed because I left it. And they used my water, turned my water thing on. The neighbors were filling their pool and everything, $300 water bill. I was like, every time I turn around, it was something else. Letters from neighbors saying, hey, there's people living in there. I had squatters in there to go to court. Judge Ehrman and Kierman, the lawyer. Judge Ehrman said, good. Oh, you got a lawyer? I said, nope. Then get Kierman. Oh, okay. Get a lawyer. I was like, wow. And the guy kept putting notes in. He wasn't going to be able to make it. His aunt was sick. At the final ending, I got my key back. My property back. And he shook my hand. He goes, by the way, I was never Johnny Jones. The whole time I took him to court, he wasn't even Johnny Jones. He was up. He didn't even tell me his right name. Because the girl left him there when she moved out. She just up and left. She couldn't deal with it. And so I had to go. It took me a long time to get him out, but I finally got him out. And I was so discouraged. I said, anybody want a place? I gave it away. Yeah, ask Lily. I gave it to her. I was done with that property. I was so frustrated because I couldn't babysit it. And they say if you leave your home empty for more than 6 months, then squatters can go right in and with a suitcase and sit down. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Really? I don't want to have to be worrying about that. And then I had another guy call me, and he filled it with fighting pit bulls. Come find out he was using my place for, oh my God, I don't even want to talk about that nightmare. I am so done with that landlord rental crap that, yeah, you can have it. Anybody wants that life, you go right ahead because it's not fun. They don't respect your property like you would, and it's just the way it is. Oh, look at this. I got some baby birds up in there. 2 birds' nests. Isn't that gorgeous? They're going to make little blue eggs come out and robins and all that stuff. They're not out yet, but when I see them, we know summer's here. 4 more weeks after that when I see the bluebirds. Okay, so there's only one nest, and look where it is. It's way up. That nest is so far up that tree. Actually, it's way further up. Somewhere there's a nest. I was looking at it the other day. And that's how come when you listen to the birds and the animals, they'll put their nests really far, far up at the top if there's a lot of snow coming. So remember that if you live in the mountains. Okay. I guess I gibby-gabbied enough. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. Well, Frank, thank you. And I really enjoy your music down there at the farm in Brooksville. And I'm so proud to see you guys keep it going. And I created Band Jamming Club up here. I started out with just joking around, and it turned out we were all band jamming. I love it. So I named ourselves the Band Jammers. Even we don't have to do anything we don't feel like it. We're not creative, like make it perfect. We just play whatever we play. We let it fall into place. But wait for this weekend, Saturday. I'm going to try to do that Saturday. Even if you have to watch it another time, that's fine too. But I'm going to film James doing his violin. I can't wait. He gets right into the soul of music. Hi, neighbor. She can't see me. She's she must be going to the dump. She's probably thinking, what the hell is that? You know what? She's a doctor. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case and loving you. If you got a neighbor, I got 2 doctors down here that are from the Mass General Hospital, retired, but they live there. And then these people, you can't see them, but up the road here, they own a great big cycle shop in Newton, Massachusetts, the Farina Cycles. And the other people run a huge construction company at the very end. Anyway, everybody's got some purpose in life, and except for me. I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people talk about me. So I'm going to get off this phone, okay? And get my wood in and get my little fireplace for this weekend. I've got company coming, and it's fun to go down in my basement. I got a pool table and stuff like that and bar, and just sit down there and light the fire up and keep the fire burning. There's a song about that. And here she goes. Exciting. I feel like I'm 90. Hi, neighbor. Oh, my God. They're in there. I'd say these guys over here are in their I'd say 45, 48. Young kids. I mean, I'm not old, but I'm older than they are. So, yeah, maybe she'll give a wave or a beep beep. No, she doesn't see me. Oh, well. She doesn't want to see me, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. No, she's actually a very nice lady. All right, just deal with people all day long. Okay, so I'm going to hang up. And, hi, Russell. Oh, yeah, Russell. I'm outside. I decided to get all my wood. Well, I can't really keep going up high. I'm getting my... Remember, I was cutting those in the spring? This past spring in March, April, actually it was May. Yeah, because we had snow right up to the end of March 28th. I was blizzarding out my lawn with snow banks. But anyway, I got this wood I chopped up. That's why I saved all these buckets. Smart thinking, huh? And it makes great kindling. I just stick it inside the fire. I got 3 fireplaces, but 2 of them I'm not using and 1 I'm using. And it's really nice. I actually enjoy sitting there. Yes, I'm going to admit it. I make myself a nice little drink. I sit there and I start it and it crackles. It's so peaceful. I never really did appreciate it. Yeah, I really do now. That's why that song. Oh, something on the open fire. Oh, it's chestnuts in the open fire, and I do have a chestnut pan with the holes. Just going to get the chestnuts. Open fire, roast them on the open fire. But, yeah. All right, so my apple trees, I think, are going to survive. So what are you up to, Russell? Type in what you're doing. Hanging in there, huh? Keeping an eye out for this weekend. I'm going to try to get James, my friend James, put on his skirt and all that and play some violin for you guys. A little celebration of St. Patrick's Day before because he's Irish and he's really into it too. He's even got the bagpipes, those big long tubes, bagpipe things. Oh my God, if we can get an accordion. That's one thing I realized I never find anywhere in the sales up here is, people selling off their crap, is accordions. Oh, those things would be cool to play. I don't think I would want to try to lift up them heavy things, but I don't know if they're heavy or not, but I'll have to check it out and start talking about it. Next thing you know, somebody will have one say, hey, you want it? Okay, yeah, I'll take it. So that's got to be thrown into our mix of music. Bagpipes and the accordion. And, so Frank Julian's on here, Russell, and he has a farm it's a musical farm down in Brooksville, Florida. Russell was in a band called Magnum Force and a bunch of other bands. And Russell's always a player, and Richard is my cousin, and he is a hardworking guy he can fix a car, he can do quite a bit of things. He's pretty talented in that area too. But I don't know. I don't think Richard plays music. Oh, hi, Michelle. Michelle. Michelle is our good friend, which her and her husband, I love them. They crack me up when I was over at my sister's and they showed up and they did the huh? And when you talk to your husband or you talk to your wife and you go, huh? 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 So we had a honk contest, and that was so funny. I must have laughed so hard. Oh, was that funny. So, yeah, I look forward to every year seeing those guys in September at the campsite. Nancy's going to do it again, but I guess she's going to give up one of her sites, next door to herself. She's not going to rent 2 sites because too much space. She doesn't need all that space. So if you know anybody's wanting to park a camper up at the fair next to Nancy, give her a call because we can make one big circle of campers and have one hell of a good time up there. 7-day fair. I mean, come on. We can cook out and haunt each other and music and I don't know, just have a lot of fun. So yeah, you guys aren't really seeing much, just me with my wood. Look, Michelle, I got all these buckets cut this spring. Now I'm bringing them in. But problem is I got to haul them through this banking right here and it's pretty deep. So I'm going to give it a try. I've been sitting here long enough. I was sitting on my lawn furniture. Look, I got it all protected. See? 2 lounge chairs, table. I got the whole bar set, everything. I mean, the chairs, the tables, the bar. I want to set it up. But it rains all the time up here. Oh, boy. Sorry to say that, but it's true. It starts to rain. And you can never get anything. It's like you got everything all planned out. Oh, we're having a cookout. But it's going to rain this weekend. Oh, shoot, rain. Okay, so I'm going to try this 1 bucket at a time because that way you don't have to worry about dropping them. All right, so yeah. Whoa, thank God I wedged them in there good enough they didn't fall out. Ugh. Okay, that's what I'm going to do with these guys. I'm not going to haul them all at once. I'm going to do 2 buckets at a time. At my age, I got to go easy. But what a good idea. It'd be like, and then I got to walk in this deep, oh my God. This is rough for girls. Ugh. But you know what? This is what's keeping me going. My youth. So this is what you see when you step out. Charles, are you on there now? Now we've got Russell, Michelle. Hi. Okay. What did Michelle say? Oh, no, Michelle. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to maneuver all this wood without falling into a deep snowbank. And look at it. It's so deep that when I step in it, I'm going to either go down through. So I'm trying to do this nicely, one at a time. I know it. Yeah. Ooh. I'll get it. See, I sunk. Okay. Not bad. I'm getting there. Oh, yeah. The birds tell me I got crows. They actually peck my roof of my house. There's the trophies I told you about. Hugo was so talented. He played with the mayor in Boston. He literally could aim, throw a ball, and hit it. Like if you put a ball, like bocce, you throw one little ball, and then you have 3 other, and you throw it. He would hit that ball. He would roll as closest to it. Oh, my lawn furniture wants to come out, but I know it can't. And I first started out to find a rooster. No, I don't have ODS, whatever, DDS. I was upset because I'd come to realize I had a gigantic rooster on top of my refrigerator in my kitchen. And the past 3 years, I've been pulling my refrigerator out, unplugging it, cleaning it. Well, I realized, wait a minute, where's that rooster I always had on the top of my refrigerator? I have hunted this whole house. It's like it's gone. It was a gigantic rooster. Yeah. But anyway, gone. So I'm trying to think back. I had this one girl just stay with me. Oh my God, don't do it, kids. I love people, I really do. But every time I have somebody stay with something either turns up missing or it's like I'm sick of it. I try to be nice and people just, I don't know. So my rooster's gone and I was thinking I never removed that from that spot. It's always been on my refrigerator. Okay, As you can see, I did my roof. And I'm so happy that I felt good about it. This is what I see when I go outside. That snowbank's huge, isn't it? Michelle, get your husband over here. He's strong. Get my skidoo out of the shed. A little late now. Every year. It's been in there 20 years. It needs to be oiled and everything. I got to get it out of there. I want to get it started. But I can't get anybody to help me. I meant to ask somebody, but... yeah, that's a whole nother story. Next thing you know, off goes my skidoo up to Canada. My friend borrowed it. Brought it back almost broken. I go, Guy, you weren't rough on it? No. Yeah, right. That's why it's funny. You think, like my brother-in-law or people, they loan out stuff. They loaned something out. Was what was it? A hydraulic? I don't know, but they returned it broken. I said, that seems that way. You have something working good when it leaves your house. It gets back to you, it's broken. So, okay, here I go, jumping. Boom. All right, I made it. Now, I'm done with this, my video. Okay, everybody, I know. Not really that much going on. It's the same old thing. The birds are cawking at me. Ah, 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 ah. Ah. Hear them? They're way over there. They speak, but you don't want to call them. You'll have 20 of them. They peck on my roof at 6 a.m, cawing outside. They want bread. Yeah, so I feed them bread in my garden. Can't wait to do my garden. I'm going to try. Yeah, but what could I did all that. Hey, I'm glad I'm here because I plan a lot I have still a ton of garden in my freezer. All right. So this is what you see when you leave my house. Exciting. My neighbor. Nobody's ever here. I live alone, basically. My neighbor shoves my son. Oh, he's sweet. But they never come up. Those people are movie stars. They'll never see them. They go in their garage. And that lady's going off to England. And that lady, people never hear. Those people, like I said, just moved here. And one's a dentist and one up in Lancaster at Peralt. And then she's a doctor up in Lancaster in a self-healing clinic where if you hurt your spine, you don't have to do your disc. The bulging disc will bulge out, but all in time, if you read about it, it's true. I had it happen to me. It'll pinch nerves off down your legs and all that. Well, half the time it's the neck that's collapsing, pushing down, going all the way down to your legs. So if you have someone pull your neck, pull it. Just turn your head left and right and then pull. Stretch you, but lay flat. And then it's usually your neck that's shoving the nerves down the spine. And then if your disc is bulging, eventually it does go back and bloop back in. Just don't have surgery because once they cut that tissue and skin, you'll be back every 2-3 years. Oh, my back. Yeah. So I learned that through survival. I didn't let anybody touch me. And look, I'm still going. Can sing it. How do you like me now that I'm on my way? Yeah, I might be crazy. God, this is boring, isn't it? Not really. I keep myself going. I got work to do in the house. I'm going to go look for my rooster that was on top of my refrigerator, and I'm going to go in my garage. I know I would never take that out of the house. I've always had him on top. He was like this proud. My husband had chickens. Now my son's got 75 chickens. I just picked him up about 200 boxes of egg cartons, and he'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go, folks. But you want to know what these smell like? Evergreen, blue spruce. When I made those Christmas wreaths, my daughter, I kept her trees every year into a Ziploc bag, and then I made wreaths with them, little baby wreaths with pictures of people inside them. for Christmas gifts. Yeah, I had a fun time making those. Look at this. These will dry up and make about 2 or 3 little wreaths. I just love the smell of it. And I want to make, when she gets here in June, I'm going to take the rest of her filling of her tree, which that's her tree there. She was in 1st grade. I planted it. Look how tall it got. I'm going to ask her if she doesn't mind if I cut it down, because I don't know where the roots are going. I got cement walls in my basement, but what if? What if? Anyway, so I'm going to make one of those. It's called, like, remember the cedar chest? My condos. I've already showed you guys these, my condos. Because look at them all. I love birdhouses. See them? Here's one. That one's kind of a ball birdhouse. That one's just a regular. That blue one is, it's cute. Then this one's on top of a stump. It's getting all rotted. And under this tree, I want to trim this tree up too, but there's a bunch under here. Look at them all hiding. Birdhouses. I feed the animals. And that birdhouse says, do drop in. Do drop in. And then there's another one that says nut house. Nut house. All right, so yeah, you got it. And I got only one more, which is way over here. Okay. That's it. And that one says, can't remember. Oh, something Birdside Cafe. Oh, hey, back to doing what I was doing. I got to get my buckets. I'm trying to get them all in. I told myself I'm getting my dirt that's frozen in the ground. That's where it all started. I'm like, can you believe I had to took 50 gallons of hot water, that bucket is all that sand that I got to town with the salt. Now look, because this week ice is coming. Remember, every year we get the sheets of ice. So don't go out if you don't have to. Stock up on your food. And only if you have to go to work. And then if they can't understand, I'm not driving on ice because I've been in so many car accidents. You will not catch me on the road anymore. Nope, I'm not going to be stupid. Yeah. That happened to me. A young boy just got his license, had his pickup truck. He's like, hey, here's Lavina. Well, he drove on my side of the road. And I said, whoa, what is he, crazy? He's going to hit me. No shit, you guys. He hit me head on. I had a choice, either go into the trees or into him. So it was kind of corner of the front of him and then halfway the trees. But anyway, it was a narrow road. Anyway, so he couldn't get back over because he got stuck on the ice. He's trying to pull himself over and he couldn't. Head on. Well, old Viney, I'm okay. To the ambulance, I'm okay. I was in shock, but anyway, I walked around. My muscles tightened so bad. Years later, I kept having arm and neck problems. I finally went and had an MRI, one of those big body scans, lay in that open. I had to do open image because I couldn't stand being shoved in that tube. I flipped out. I don't like claustrophobia. So anyway, I'm laying in there going, okay. So they said, oh, you had a broken neck. Did you realize you've been walking around all these years with, oh my God, my body was so strong. The muscles, it formed around them, but it healed that way. So I'm okay. See? So you can heal even with a fractured neck. I had a fractured neck, not broken, but same difference. Oh my God. It took them that many years to figure it out. They gave me cortisone shots in my arms, my shoulders. Oh, it's this. It could be that. They didn't know. Nobody seemed to know what the heck they were doing up here. All right, but that's how it is. You know what? Educate yourself. Get a book. High Speed Healing. That is for your health. And then Mahoney Guides is a great book for anything about antiques. Has every address in there, and it's raining. Oh, God. I don't want to get this wet after all this preserving I've done for this to make it nice and crackly. And then I got good wood, log wood, down in my basement. Oh, Lordy. This is funny. Oh, Lordy. It's over 40. Oh, geez. I went to pick the bucket. It hit the stairs because it was too long. So I'm going to have to kick those and break them in half. Do the karate kung fu fighting. Yep. Snap them with my feet. That's what I do. Put them on the I'll put them on a block or something. Okay, so that's an old bureau that was out in that big building I tore down. Never made it to the dump. And guess what? My plowman hit the corner of it. Broke the back of his truck all up. I go, well, you shouldn't have gone. Well, see, I got a cement pad that comes out like this. His blade must have hit the cement pad and whipped his butt of his truck over, and it railed the corner of that thing. And it took the fender off. It's not funny. But I should have said, well, beware of the V corner of the big block of cement you're going to hit. Yeah, that'll swing your truck right around. That's what happened. He quit. Too much obstacles in my yard. And then got my friends all parking their campers here and stuff, which I don't mind. You know why? Hey, if I ever needed to park at their place, they'd probably let me. They don't have a place, but yeah, one of them's just trying to figure his own life out. He's living with the neighbors down the street. Oh, I'm going to go into my garage. Hey. Darn it, I wished I could advertise. Yeah, good idea if you know anybody looking for some real beautiful antiques. Okay. Hey, that's the snow that I have to... Look how high it is. I don't even know if I can get in here. But I did open my garage because I want to go in. Oh, whoa. Whoa. That's what I say. I got some tractor chains for a big tractor. And I've got an antique bureau here. That I'm going to put on. I think I'm going to put that. Oh, my God. I don't want to push the snow into my garage. Help. I got to get the skates that are in here for the kids. So that's another mission. See what I got? Microphone stands. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in. Oh, there's the skates right here. All right, I got to get these skates ready. But I've got the most beautiful antique dresser. Look at this thing. You will never see a piece like this in the life of your history. Okay. It's antique mirror, and it has sits down in a big podium. Hang on. Oh, Lordy, what am I getting myself into? More projects. See this? It is the most beautiful piece. The old antique drawers. Look at them. Do you remember those mirrors? Fancy dancies? You won't see these anymore. So, yeah, I refurbished this and redid the whole thing. It came out beautiful. Yeah. So, two big drawers down below. If anybody's interested. For a good price. Lots of antique stuff in here. Oh, I can't even explain it. Saddles. Everything. Helmets galore. Just stuff. Okay. That's what I've got going on up this side of the woods. So if you need a bureau, I have another one that's similar. I've got two beautiful Benningtons. Nice bureaus sitting in here. I'm going to get these skates to Whitefield. I'll drag these out now and put them in my car. I don't need them. They're just going to hang in my garage. Okay, so we got a nice bureau in here. You can see it. It's long. It's like a 63. It's like a 5-foot something. Mint condition. Nothing wrong. It's been all redone. So if you know anybody looking, and I got the other one that matches it over here. Everything's covered, so to keep them. Oh, you can see the bottom of it. See the handle in the bottom? It's a 5 drawer. 1, 2, 4 drawer. No, 2 on the top and 3 below. Anyway.